Okay, so let me make sure YouTube's back up. And yes, it is. All right, cool. So I'm gonna close out some of these tabs so we don't have as much RAM floating around in the background, or have as much open as possible. I need to release this videos. Damn. Let me do this first. You get to watch me do it on stream. I've done it before on YouTube before on stream, so. Oh, crap, I got all this stuff open too. Really, I don't care about this, so no. Let's close all that. Close this. Close this. Yes. Goodbye, Workbench. Goodbye, Visual Studio. Alright, and all this stuff needs to get put back over. Because some program that will not be named decided to totally trash it all. That's actually at the top, isn't it? As far as it'll go. Alright, let's see if I can throw this in there. Blah. Okay. Stop snapping around. Okay, there we go. Now, I need to open. No, definitely don't want to save those erroneous changes. Let's close this. Gonna close that. Don't, or cancel. What is still? Close all that. Save none. And we'll go ahead and close Spotify. What else can I get rid of? I think that's everything. Alright, so I need Visual Studio. I need Vegas, and I need Photoshop. Another look at how the sausage is made. Alright, everything is opened up in small windows for some reason. Not sure why. They're opening up that way. So I need, yes, I'm in the right folder. I need the bottom 5. Alright, now it's gotta search around for interesting thumbnailable sections. Let's see if we can find one without the text box there. Okay, come on. What the hell? I've just been looking through the guide at this point or something. I think I was. There we go. Alright, print screen. Let's go over to Photoshop. Open up. Okay. Oh yeah, that's another weird thing that I have to do to make it work properly. Alright, so throw that down there. Let's go find another one. No, I don't want to do editing and panning and things. Yeah, why not? Let's get Zoa in there. Yeah, that's probably good. How often do you see an enemy using his hair to totally wreck you in a game? So it should be the 4th one. Now we need the 5th. Alright, let's see. Get rid of this text window. There we go. Okay. I used to actually crop these out and cut out the images from the screen capture and then copy them into Photoshop, and then I realized I could just use the thing and pan it around into the viewport, and it'd be a lot easier that way. And I did the wrong one, didn't I? Crap. Alright, here's what we can do. Since we need to have this one be the bottom layer, we'll use that one to snap it, and then we'll just do that. Okay. Wait, I've got one too many here. I have 6, but we only need... How did that happen? 1, 2, 3, 4. I must have taken 2 from somewhere. Oh well. I guess we'll just pull one out at random. I'm gonna keep that one, so we'll get rid of this one. This one's not that interesting. Alright, I've given up actually. I used to go through and center the number. Actually, I think I will do it on that one. That one's kind of really messed up. Okay, where's the center at? I guess that's about right. Normally it'll like, there it goes, snapped into place. But that center's kind of messed up though on this. Pull it down a little bit more. So if you haven't seen it before, go on Amazon and watch The Magicians. It is so hilarious. I actually think they're doing a better job of adapting the books, the story from the books, than the books actually did it. Mainly because it's just, I don't know, some of the characters are way more extreme than they are in the book. Margot, for example, is just insane in the series. So we need to save. Or did I save it to 71? Can't even remember if I saved this damn thing. I think I did. Yeah. That? No. I'm sure there's an easy way to exit the text editor without having to hit escape and then the other stuff you have to do to get to the movement tool. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, so I just started watching season 3. Actually, I had to go back there and watch season 2 again because I can't remember much of what happened in it. My favorite episode of all the seasons, though, is the elimination episode. And you will, if you've watched it before, you will understand that. And if you haven't, you have something to look forward to if you watch it. I think the episode title is called Divine Elimination. And I really need to record some more footage. I haven't been able to. I've just been way too busy with everything. It's recording new Chrono Cross footage. But I need to because these are the last 5 parts I have ready to upload. So I am out of uploadable footage at the moment. Actually, I want to use this. For whatever reason, I decided to name the thumbnails different from the PSD files, so I have this lovely naming issue now. Okay, all those are done. Close that. Or no, wait. Almost done. Need to resave this as 71 to 75. Now we're done. Should we close this? No, don't want to save that. And great, I need to pop over to here real fast, because I need to grab the tags. Hopefully I didn't wait too long to do this. It's really easy to edit them here, but if you wait too long, the whatever it is with Chrome or whatever YouTube is doing now, it invalidates your session and you have to reload it to do anything. So Chrono Cross HD walkthrough part 71. So 5 thumbnail G. 4. And 2. Alright, give that a moment to finish uploading and then release them. I always wait a little bit extra just to make sure that YouTube publishes the previous video before I publish another one. I mean, it should happen automatically, but just in case. Because if I don't do that, then the ordering in the playlist gets screwed up because it's based on the published date from oldest to newest. So I don't have to go in and manually sort all that crap anymore. When I found that I had done that, I was like, yes! So I nearly killed my keyboard when I was having to do the sorting for the Persona 3 fast playlists. So there's like, literally so many of them, so many videos in them. I think I maxed out at all the playlists pretty much. So there were 600 parts of that damn, well, 633 parts of that damn thing. So it's 2 playlists of 200 and then another of, no, 3 playlists of 200 and 1 of 66. No. Yeah. 600, yeah. Right, last one. Then we get the surge going. Okay, publish. And then I'll just take a trip back over to here to make sure they actually did publish correctly and get the thumbnails and everything going. So 71, 2, 3, 4, and 75 should be there in a second. Or not. Oh goody, the thumbnail didn't save. That's what happened. Hopefully I put it on the right one. I didn't put 75 on this one, did I? Nope. Happens occasionally. There we go. Now it should be here. Okay, good to go. Alright. So, the surge. First I need to switch over OBS to the other source. And then we can start it up. Um, I might do Gold Rush after this. I'm not sure. I was thinking about it. Oh, by the way, for my YouTube people, you wouldn't have known, you wouldn't be able to have seen it before, but let's make sure that's correct still. Yeah. So for my YouTube people watching that didn't watch the Twitch stream the other night because they didn't know what happened, the reason that the screen was all messed up on the first time I did the surge was because of how the menu was being rendered. So I thought the menu and the game were going to be the same resolution. Nah. Whatever, I don't know what the developers were smoking, but they made it so that the main menu, is a smaller resolution than the game itself. So what happened was that I didn't know that, so I stretched the resolution out to fit the menu. Then went into the game. The game footage was then scaled up to that same proportion, and so we're only capturing like the top right edge corner, top left corner of the game, actual screen for the game. So I fixed that now, and that's why you get that black box around the menu right now. Alright, so we went through last time and managed to take out that giant friggin' boss after getting our arses handed to me a couple times, like 11 I think, something like that. And we're in the Central Production B section of the map now. And I think I'm probably going to go back to the other area because the guys in this place are crazy strong. It's pretty much all the guys with those hammers and some other really powerful looking guys. I don't have enough health or strong enough equipment to deal with them yet. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to get enough kills to make a damn bit of difference.
Come back anytime.
So we're going to take the megalith back over to the other location and do some more training there. We can't get anything into these, can we? No, we can't destroy them either. We also did get a drone now, so we have our first drone. I'm assuming there's going to be more classes of drones. So far, it's been somewhat useful, but not entirely. I think there are sections in the map that require you to use the drone to open them. Because there's like that door there, one of the doors there in that area. When we get the drone goes up and like does something to unlock it. So for those of you on YouTube that didn't get to see the stream the other night, if you go watch it on Twitch right now, the saved video, I will figure out a way to get it over to YouTube eventually. You'll be able to watch me fight that thing. It was like a giant mech. It actually was sitting over here. So if you go back and watch the previous, well, you wouldn't see it in the previous stream because you only saw the top corner of it. So I guess you're screwed either way. But yeah, so. It's like a boss enemy kind of thing. It's pretty hard to figure out how to kill it. Alright, you get out here. Oh, stop by the door. Oh, crap. I jumped into that one. Nice, 2 pickups. Oh, crap. A little sneaky there, huh? This doesn't go anywhere, I don't think. No. And if you're wondering why that beeping noise isn't happening for my people on YouTube, I took the implant off because when I was playing it the other night, it glitched out and just was beeping all the time. I'm not sure if it's not glitched anymore, but I'm not gonna reinstall it to find out. On stream anyway. Okay, so there should be a guy here somewhere. Oh, nice. We got a improvement to our proficiency on these. Yeah, and a couple of kills I gotten just as much scrap as I would have otherwise. Oh, interesting. This isn't openable right now. Oh, we need a drone. Interesting. So yeah, this is definitely this game. This game is so Metroidvania, with all these kinds of things. You know, like so we need to go find. Crap! And I killed those guys already. I could have used the energy. Let's see, what's the fastest way to get energy and back up here without losing it? I think the drone doesn't last too long. Crap. I'm not going to last too long at that rate. Okay. We are running. Okay, it's dropping. Got it. Oh, really? So the drone's core is not upgraded enough, or mine isn't? I think it, well, it could be either, I suppose. Alright, we're gonna go and go back down and go back through that bottom section. Work our way back to the op center and figure out what we need to do in terms of the drone. The drones might have their own power core settings. Pretty sure it won't let us come through. Yeah. Eventually we might get some way of getting some sort of key card or signature or something to allow us to get into there. Oh crap. Forgot that guy was there. I don't have enough energy. Oh, and I need to re-equip the mod that lets me see enemy health. I forgot I unequipped that for fighting the boss, so we didn't need it. Crap. Oh, jeez. Saw him at the last freaking second. Already flying at me at that point. Oh, that big guy's down here too. So, that thumping you hear. Oh wait, no, it's back up here, isn't it? It's actually a guy with a hammer. Or is it? No, that's something different, I think. That might be the guy up there in that one building. Slamming his head on the cargo container. Oh, that's right. Crap. That is acid. Acid will kill you. Don't go in the acid. That guy was actually in here. So yeah, it's not him. Interesting, so that guy doesn't respawn. Because it was an event enemy, I suppose. Testing chamber.
Already here, City Slicker?
Was that always there? Was that always open?
Think you'd make it this far?
Interesting. I didn't know that was there.
Destin? Destin? Can anyone hear me? Oh, sorry about that. Didn't see you moseying around there, Tenderfoot. I'm the supervisor, by the way, but you can call me Mr. Supervisor. We need a new marshal, you see. Someone who can save this wasteland in its hour of need. Oh, and don't worry about living up to my expectations. I'll make sure you get a first-class hanging either way.
So I guess we go down here. Okay, so there's a med chamber, med bay. Let me go over here real quick. So, is the drone in here? No, it's not. So, maybe we do come over here for that. Nope, not there either. So maybe there's like a special thing for, like a console or something for drones. Don't have enough to level up the power core right now. No hidden items back here. Alright, let's go up into here and see what happens. So, Cowpoke Guide. Each episode allows you to enter constructed frontier areas, testing complex surrounding 2 rooms, and even challenger completes an episode. Tech scrap and implants. If you die, the furnace and loot to be lost. Okay. I wonder. This must be one of the DLC things, probably, or maybe not. Who knows? The wolf. Frontier gear very low. V2 gear low, very low. Select modifiers. Let's see what happens. Or can we not even start it? So start challenge return. Oh, we have to hold it.
Barrel chamber assembly initiated. Desert sands crushed. Horses snow.
Actually, really quick, can I go back? Yeah, I can. I want to want to use these blades in here. Wrong one. Or actually, no, I don't need to do that, do I? I just need to go equip it. And it actually does more damage than the hammer now. Or it always has, I guess. I'm going to switch back over to that.
Warren was late. The Iron Horse had left the station, but the bandits had boarded their wagon just in the nick of time. They slaughtered everyone on board in cold blood. Even that poor, innocent ticket collector. Next time, he should get himself a watch, or at least a sundial. Is Frontier Riders! The cowboy exclaimed, realizing too late that he was talking to himself.
Oh, crap.
But there's nobody around. Something was off. Dangerously off. Murderously off. Warren's blood ran cold. The cursed train track made his flesh crawl so much, his goosebumps were getting goosebumps of their own. Whoa, Nelly! One step at a time, cowboy. Warren felt as if the desert's scorching heat was punching him directly in his pretty little face. The sun was almost unbearable.
What the hell?
He was sweating bullets. Bullets? Wait! Suddenly he wondered why he never brought his darn six-shooter to these fights.
Alright, so if you get in the sun, you catch on fire, apparently. Or what passes for sun, I guess. Oh, crap. I didn't realize how much health I didn't have. What the hell is that thing? Some sort of new weapon. Oh, that's the... That's the guy we're supposed to come here to fight. Grim Ravager. Oh, crap. That guy isn't dead. Now I'm gonna get in the sun here, but shortcut doors stay locked until you've completed it. Ah, okay. So you can come back through multiple times. Oh hell, this is a double arm guy.
Too good to be killed by humans now, are you?
Dad. I didn't realize what that guy was. Crap. They can kill you pretty fast. Oh, we lost that one. So we lose everything if you lose there. Don't get a chance to get it back. Damn. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, that's interesting. Oh no, it is the same. Never mind. It just looked different. For whatever reason. Holy crap. I got hit by the train.
You're like a killing machine.
Oh hell. So these guys can appear anywhere. Spirit animal headgear schematic unlocked. Oh, what the hell is that? It's a coffin.
Tunnel was terrifying. Almost not quite as cold and dark as Warren's wrinkled,
Rip.
lonely heart.
Ha!
Fight your partner. shed a single tear for the passengers because he knew where the train was going. They'll be much better off in the next life, he muttered happily. Wave it.
Frontier Mirage. I just got a hammer now. Crap.
Yes, you're exactly what I needed. Oh, what's up, kid? You always wanted to be a hot commodity, didn't you?
Get up. Get up off your lazy arse. And let me kill you. Alright, let's see if I can not die this time. You kind of had a, you have to bum rush them, I think I mentioned before. Crap, there's hardly any shade in this area. Oh, damn. Jumping around too much. I forgot the doors when you go through, they lock behind you. Yeah, that's a hard one. Alright, I wanted to know what that was, and that's what that is. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and head back out, and we lost all of our scrap from the earlier guys who went through. Crap. Well, that sucks. I probably should have stored it before I left into that thing. Oh well. It was only 1 point something. I can get it back easily. Especially with his arm. I wonder if that works on them too, the enemies, the other guys. That draining skill. Oh, what the hell? Where'd he come from? Down there, I suppose. I failed on hitting him on that one. There we go. Well, there's one of those hammer guys down here. Yeah. Oh no, wait, that's a double blade guy. These guys are hard to kill without, alerting them to your presence. And you have to kill them quick once they notice you, because otherwise they're gonna chop you up into pieces. I think I managed to dodge up hitting him and then dodging out of the way or something, I don't know. Falling down the stairs was not part of my plan. Crap, neither was that. Killed him too fast. Actually, no, we can do that. We can go around the other way. Not worried about that drone back there. It's a pretty small one. Or it's the one that just does the lunging. Doesn't get you much, I don't think. Oh, I almost forgot that is the wrong place to drop into from here. Into here from. So all the guys are like right there. Alright. You can interrupt them, it's just kind of difficult to not get owned in the meantime. Double drop, nice. These ones are always nice. Another proficiency level, cool. Yeah, they only give you like 45, so they give us 90 out of 2 times, times 2 bonus. I think that 2 times bonus is as high as it goes. Oh, never mind, no, it doesn't. It does go higher. Maybe it goes up and you strip apart. I wonder if that's what it is. No, it went up again when I just killed that guy. Didn't go up that time though. I don't know, maybe it's just based on how many kills you get. They don't really explain it that well. Not that I remember anyway, if they explained it at all or not. So where does that go to? So normally how these things work is that they unlock something nearby. Definitely don't have enough power to overload it though. I think we've cleared this place out pretty much. The only other thing to do is to go to another area. I think if we do that, then come back, they'll respawn. Crap. Oh, crap. Got hit twice by a charged shot. Out of stamina. That was worth a try. Skyfrackers. Never saw that before. Well, someone's paying an homage to BSG. So if you clear out every single enemy in this whole area, this whole first area, you get probably about 8, I would say. Oh, nice, a 2 for 1. Where's the other one at? Yep, there he is. Not quite 8. Alright, this goes to the different place, doesn't it? The rocket assembly. I wonder if this is where we need to go next.
Next stop, Central Production B.
Oh no, it's Central Production. Never mind. It is the same place. It's just a different megalith, I guess. Oh, my scrap is still there. Maybe I can survive with this stronger weapon. I was using those double-bladed weapons. Just don't do quite as much damage as this does. Although, when I got killed because there's 2 of those hammer guys freaking swinging away on my arse. I couldn't dodge away from them fast enough because I got caught on a wall. So I don't know if it'll make that much difference.
This is not a scheduled break time.
Yeah, one of these guys. There's a thing up there. How do we? Oh, there's a. But it's not. Is it enabled? No. And there's some guys out there, but they look like they're humans, or at least really powerful guys. I need to draw this guy out a bit. Oh, crap! Crap! Not that much. You can kind of see how much damage those damn things do. I have nothing to heal with. Let me go store this scrap I have right now, just in case I end up getting owned. It'd be better to lose 700 scrap than to lose 8.2k.
Shouldn't you be at your designated work site?
Okay, 11.4. I stand corrected. Wonder if I can upgrade anything. Rhino gear, another gear arm. Oh, we can make more than one of them. Okay, cool. So I could upgrade the hammer. Nice. To 59 damage. Or I can upgrade this to 65. Actually, I can do both. So I'm going to do both. Alright. Maybe this will help a bit. Oh yeah, that's gonna help a lot. Holy crap, get away. Well, I killed him. That wasn't too bad. If you ignore all the stupidity that happened there. Instupidity, yes. Oh wow. What the hell?
Don't believe it. Hey, you! Over here! Please, my ring's out of juice. I'm a fucking statue. You can't move a thing. Can you power it up? Jumpstart me? Oh, damn. Thank you.
Dean
Been
Hobbs.
sitting here so long, my ass is numb. Can't count how many times I've had to play dead out here. Nearly pissed my pants a couple of times. I'm Hobbs, Dean Hobbs. No one calls me Dean, so you know, Hobbs is fine. What are you doing down here? I'm just being me. I mean, I'm maintenance. I should have left this stuff to security, but I thought, hey Hobbs, let's find out what's going on here. Stupid, man, just stupid. Wanted to check the failsafe consoles, see what they recorded. Got separated from my crew, but I thought, Hobbs, don't give up now. You can make it. And that's when my rig gave out. Guess you got no idea what's going on around here. Shit, man, I don't know nothing. Felt like my brain was an egg on a griddle and then the yolk popped. Woke up, head ringing like crazy. Everything had just gone to hell. What I've seen since then. Man, you wouldn't believe it. What's the deal with these failsafe consoles? Creo's got a few around the factory to monitor problems and record them. There's sure to be some crazy stuff on them with all that's going down. Check them out if you want, but my adventuring days are done. What's your plan? I'm gonna get my ass out of here before it gets mashed like a bug in a windshield. Think I'll head up to Ops. Should be alright there. So long, Hobbs. Stay safe, man. Stay safe.
Failsafe protocol active. Log mark 96 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Automatic system-wide reboot begun. Data loss analysis. Most Creo systems damaged. 27% of data storage and processing systems report complete data and record loss, with low chance of recovery. Local non-network power supplies remain operational. Recovery protocols activated. Damaged data sectors attempting temporary repair using analogous systems. Collateral loss of workforce is rated as extreme. Overall work output efficiency remains severely impaired, with all functioning personnel-related systems reporting significant neurological deviation and physical degradation. Functioning implants and rigs should be collected for refurbishment and redistribution to fully functioning human assets.
An aggression amplifier. Another one of them. Now the problem is that down here is 2 of these guys. Crap, I landed on top of them. And now I'm out of stamina. I can't jump up there. I don't want to be here when that other one comes back around, I don't think. Oh crap, 2 of them. I managed to kill him. Wow. Holy crap. That's a first. Remember, those things frag my arse faster than anything.
How much time has passed?
An audio log.
Minutes? Hours? Days? This place is falling apart. I'm falling apart. I was told it wouldn't hurt. That the whole thing would be over in just a couple of minutes. But the pain when it started. I was awake. It crawled through my flesh. Pierced into my bones. I can still hear the machines. Feel them. And I screamed. Just screamed until there was no air left in my lungs. But it didn't stop. It didn't stop.
Oh, that's 2 now that I've been able to kill. Or 3 actually I've been able to kill without too many problems. Oh, supervisor.
Almost high noon, cowboy. Saddle up your horse, polish the old 6-shooter, and wet your whistle with a swig of moonshine. And join us over yonder to deliver some swift frontier riders justice. What are you waiting for? Our peril chamber will be your new home on the testing range. Giddy up!
Oh, we're back out here. So how can I get around up there? Looks like there's a door there. Maybe back around that way. Well, if I'm gonna try those guys, I'm gonna get in here first and get some more healing and drop off my scrap before I get scrapped.
Shouldn't you be at your designated work site?
We'll see what happens with those guys, and then we'll switch over to some other game. So, what's the one that I included? The energy decay. Oh, it was that one, but definitely still, we still need those double. We still need both of those, really. Let's go ahead and switch that out with the enemy health. Vital boost 3. Oh, nice. Well, it's only a little bit more, but still, it's nice. There it is, that one. Thought it was that one, but I wasn't sure. Actually, I will swap out one of these guys for that V3. So that'll give me a little bit extra health over the other one. Alright, let's go see what those guys can do.
Happy to help.
There's a couple of them up here. Holy crap. Move along, nothing to see here. Owned. Okay, that's what I figured. Those guys are like stupid powerful. Alright, let me go ahead and get out of this, and then I'll take a short break, and then we'll start on something else. I'll have to figure out what, though. Alright, so I just had an interesting idea for what we could try here. So there's a game, I'm not sure if it'll work though. We'll have to see. I don't know if I have it installed either. So we'll have to go take a look here at what we got. Let's see, let's get it installed. Yes, we do. Nice. Okay. So, Guild 2. For those of you that don't know what the Guild 2 is, it's pretty old. I'm gonna say 2014 or something. 2006. Okay, not even know what I'm talking about. 2006. So this game is like 13 years old now. Wow, that's a hell of a long time ago. Anyway, so it's essentially like a simulator kind of thing. You start off as one character, and then you build up a dynasty. Start with character, you have a profession, you find a spouse, have kids, and you build up a dynasty. And as time goes on, the game is basically about your interactions with the other dynasties in the game as you progress, because it'll build up blood clan feuds and things like that as you go through it. Dynasty feuds and whatnot. And then there's the Guild 3. I haven't played it yet, but supposedly when they first put it on early access, it was a hot steaming pile of garbage. Not sure how where it stands now. Anyway, so I'm not sure what we'll have to do to make this work, so we're just going to try a couple things and see if it'll just pick it up on the regular display. If not, I'll have to go through and create a source for it specifically. Hopefully the YouTube stream is still back so I can see what's going on with it. Actually, it might be caught up. That's interesting. Damn. Okay. Oh no, it's not caught up. Never mind. It is behind. Lagging behind. A little bit. Okay, yeah, it's not picking it up. Very well. So what we'll need to do is create a new source. Game capture, we'll call it Guild 2. Specific window, Guild 2. That should be fine. So, just gonna turn off display capture. Let me switch over to the Guild 2. Okay, so it has crapped out. Let's give that another try. Okay, I'll just run for a little bit so I can see if it's picking up on YouTube or not. And then we'll be able to tell if it's... Actually, no, I got it in. I have it over here in the in OBS. Okay. Good. So, go and do single player. We'll do a new game. So, as far as where to start at, it really depends. Your best bet is one of the is this one. This is the one I always play on because it's got 3 cities. There's three cities in it, and there's a lot of resources and a lot of stuff. You can also choose different ones. Like here's another one that has 3. I haven't actually played this one before. Let's go ahead and do that. I haven't played it before, so this might be interesting. So I've gotten really used to the Lion, Macon, and Bailey one. So game is going to be Dynasty mode. Which I believe is just... It goes until infinity. Or is that extinction? I think it's Dynasty mode, yeah. So it goes until your dynasty ends. Extinction is you taking out all the other dynasties. And the time limit mission are obviously those. You can choose the mission if you do mission. Number of dynasties... usually 8's pretty good. We'll go and go with 10 this time. And I will choose that as my crest. Difficulty, we'll put it as medium. Leave it where it's at. Okay. So we can go ahead and choose our stuff here. So classes. This is kind of important. So class will determine what types of jobs you can do. So obviously a rogue is a burglar, pickpocket, robbery, that kind of stuff. So that's the kind of stuff you'll be able to do. Technically, the rogues are a rogue is the best way to make money because you can do a robber baron on the side of a road and steal stuff from shipments that are coming through. However, it's a very good way to also get thrown in jail or executed or something for crimes. So it's up to you. Scholars, I wouldn't recommend right away because there's a lot of work that has to go into it. Once you get to a certain level, though, and have a certain amount of money, you can actually purchase a church, and you can get money from tithing there. Also, in terms of mixing of concoctions, the higher level buildings are good for that, for making money with that. Craftsman's probably your best bet early on, because there's also, not only is it really good paying to start off with, as you progress upward, it gets more lucrative because then you can start getting into mines and things like that. Craftsman can basically do anything like involves creating things. So like they're woodsmiths, goldsmiths, blacksmiths. They can operate mines, which are the second most lucrative thing in the game, next to robber barons. You can get a lot of money out of those, especially out of gold mines and mines that produce a lot of jewels. And then patrons are the patron class can operate inns. They can operate bakeries. What else can they do? So anything like food production or processing or end production. So bakeries and things like that. So what I normally do is I normally start off as a craftsman. This time though, I think we'll go and start as a patron, and I'll start with a female character. So normally I start with a male character. We'll set. Let's see what. So all these have different things in terms of what they give you, and as a bonus to your stats. I would recommend the one that gives you. I think it's Aries. Yeah, Aries gives you Constitution. The higher Constitution is, the longer you're going to live, and the more health you'll have. So Constitution is really important in terms of starting your dynasty. So the longer your first characters can live, the more kids you can have, and the more kids they can have, while not having to worry too much about having some rival dynasty trying to kill you or something. So we'll go ahead and start with Aries. I don't know. I don't think this has any impact, really. So Constitution, we'll put it at 4. Charisma, we'll level that up by 1. Bargaining is also pretty good. So Constitution, again, increases your health, and health literally, and health, life expectancy. Gives you more inventory slots. Dexterity is good for combat. It also increases your speed of movement and is important for rogues. Charisma is important for everybody, really. It's basically it increases your ability to generate relationship points, I guess is the best way to explain it. You'll build up favor more quickly and be able to get more relationship points when courting somebody from certain actions. Martial arts, again, good for fighting. Handicrafts, production speed increases, so again, that's important for most of the classes. Stealth, good for rogues. Also good, though, for, we'll call them quote-unquote fixers, people that you want to have, or dynasty members you want to have that can deal with annoying people, shall we say. Rhetoric's good for courts and for, again, courting. Also for political actions and some actions like insulting and bribery and stuff like that. Empathy is good for so if you become the city magistrate or are presiding over trials, empathy is a thing you need to have to be able to more accurately assess situations. Bargaining, like I said, is good. It basically increases your selling amount, and you can get cheaper loans. Arcane knowledge is good for scholars. Increases the length of effects from artifacts, and artifacts can be used again more quickly with them. But also improves your some of your things for scholars. So we're gonna go with bargaining again. Or actually, handicrafts. Let's go ahead and well, I don't have any more. I don't have points for that. Crap. Let's go ahead and take bargaining down by 1, and we'll put that one into handicrafts, and we'll have 25 left over for whenever we get a level. Alright. So you can also change your appearance. It's all just kind of preset stuff. There's no detailed things. And there's not really that many settings either. Kind of looking like Cersei a bit there. Yeah, we'll go about there. Oh. Other way.
My grain is not moldy.
Providing for body and soul can be a heavy responsibility.
That's all you get,
This
I
plague
think.
of rats has me at my wit's end. Providing for body and soul can be a heavy responsibility.
Yeah.
This plague of rats
This
has
plague
me
of
at
rats
my
Oh, no,
has
there's
me at
three.
my wit's
This plague
end.
of rats has
Honest
me at my
beer,
wit's
no
end.
less.
God bless.
Alright, we'll go with that one then. There are 3 choices, actually. Alright. So the easiest thing to do to start out with is to start a farm as a patron. That can be kind of annoying. We need to find volcanoes. Oh wow, that's right. This is a different place. I forgot. As I were looking for, it's like, okay, we're just looking. I thought there's like I have all the places memorized for Lion, but we're not in Lion anymore. We're at this place. This looks relatively promising over here. You want to try and put a farm inside of the city boundary. Otherwise, what'll happen is, if you start making enemies, or if you set up near a robber baron, you'll be attacked a lot. Oh, this actually kind of you kind of have to go through the city to get over here, don't you? It's kind of on a island kind of thing over there. All right, let's go ahead and see what we can do about this. So we need to go to build, and we need to build a. Oh, we can't build it yet. We have to build a craft, I guess. Alright, that is a farm. A craft is a farm. Well, actually, yeah, that's all we have. I might have to start with the bake shop. I actually probably do have to start with the bake shop. So I only have 4,000, and that's 4,000 there. Because you have to buy the farm, then you also have to buy a field. So it's like a double thing. So we'll go ahead and we'll start with a bake shop. We won't be able to produce the items we need to make things, but we'll still be able to start off. Alright, let's go ahead and bring our character over.
To work.
So let's kind of talk about the UI. Down here you have informational kind of things, so you can see your important units. It's broken down to different categories. So you got family, candidates for spouses, non-aggression pacts. So characters that you've agreed not to, you have an agreement not to attack, basically, I guess. Neutral, which is everybody else, and then air enemies, which we already have some. Yes, you have some by default. Building overviews, these are your buildings. The next one down is your dynasty screen.
A new building has been finished.
So from here you can see your current character's information, as well as their abilities, and then your family tree. As you gain levels, you get ability points to spend here at each of these levels, and we'll go over those when we get one to spend. And again, our stats over here, and then our status down here. Up here you can see important buildings up here. So town hall, the market, and then your particular buildings that you own. So your house and bake shop right now. Up here is your 3 characters you can control. So when you have, you can control 3 characters in your dynasty at once. Once you've chosen to not control one anymore, then you can't control it again. So if I was to uncontrol her, I'm not sure if I could or not, but if I could, then we'd be screwed because I wouldn't be able to do anything with her. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come in here.
Here I am.
And we're going to figure out what we need to do to work on stuff. So right now all we can do is biscuits. I'm going to go ahead and buy those and the storage amount upgrades. Over here are notifications. So when things happen, you'll get a notification about them. So tips, new buildings finished, our bakery, another tip, and then dynasty mode. So basically the game mode you have. Down here are your actions you can do with your building, or anything you have selected really. So we're going to go to manage building, and here you can see different things. So if you want to, you can actually set this as being AI managed. For now we're not going to do that though. You can sell it, you can raise it, you can hire a random unemployed person to help with the staff. We're going to go to production and storeroom. So right now we have 1 staff member and 1 us. And we have our wheat here. So we need 1 wheat to make 4 barley bread. So we'll go ahead and assign these guys to them. And they'll produce 4 barley bread every time this goes to 0. This is your production timer. You also have a percentage over here as well. Well, it's not really the timer, it's how long... Well, this is the... Yeah, I think this is the timer. But you also have the percentage over here, too. I'm not sure what they have both for. Doesn't make too much sense. But so while they're doing that, I'm going to send my cart over here to the market to pick up some wheat.
Be right there.
So we're going to need some more. This is kind of why it pays to have your own bottom tier production facility, so like to have a farm, because then you can make your own wheat and ship it over here for free, pretty much. Well, not free, but not as you won't pay as much as you will when you go and buy it and bring it over. Is that the town hall? Yep. And church. Everything's a little... This place is more well built than Lion is. Lion, everything's kind of everywhere. It's sort of annoying. So once the transport gets close enough, it'll show up here. And they'll be able to fill it in with stuff. Actually, we want to go to the miscellaneous. And we want to do wheat. So we're going to pay 21 per... unit we buy, so let's go ahead and buy 20. If I can get the slider to work right. Alright, we'll just do 26. It's close enough. I'll go ahead and send our guy back over here.
Be right there, wherever it takes me.
So we come back over here now. We have 8 barley bread. So now we can either sell this at the storefront, or we can take it and sell it at the market. It's really up to you. It's also a fact of where you can get the most for it from. So right now, selling is highest here. So we got 36 gold per unit sold here. Alright, so transport's here. We can go ahead and drop our wheat off. Alright, so we got enough for a lot of barley right now. So what I want to do is I want to hire a new employee. Throw him on there as well, so we'll speed up production even more. That's how it's gonna go. This is how it's gonna go for the first couple of hours of the game, because you have to build up capital. So you managed to sell one, so you can see it went down to 17. So the other thing about selling it from your stock is that I don't think it drops the value as fast. If you drop a bunch of this, if I take this all this over to the market and sell it all there, it's gonna crush the selling price. So you get a lot of money faster, but at the same time you kind of kill your longevity of the value of the product by selling it all at once. It just depends on if you need the money or not immediately. So while that's going on, let's talk about some more of this stuff. So this is the politics screen. Shows you various things. In this case, we're looking at the Augsburg office overview. So it shows you who's in office and what office they hold. So so Patrician Baron Toller, this guy, is the mayor as well as being, or is the mayor. And then Village Reeve, Amadeus Zek, Meinhard Urbart is the captain. Head torturer is Ragenmar Earwigger, and other, I guess these are their lieutenants or something. You can see it for all the different towns. So obviously Augsburg is the largest town right now. The towns will actually increase in power, size, whatever, as the game goes on. Under that's the diary. So here you can see stuff here. Essentially what you have done over the particular day. So you built a building and hired 2 people, for example. You can also see date books. That'll show you information about, I don't know what at the moment. Book of evidence, so if you witness a crime, it'll show up here and you can use that to either file charges or use it as, if you're called for as a witness, you can use your evidence in the trial against the defendant. And the mission book. So if you have a mission, yeah, that would show here. And then down here is the finance page, the wealth statistics page. This basically shows you how much you have, what's going out, what's going in. This is always, blank for whatever reason, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. So your balance, finances, shows you where you're at in terms of the other dynasties, wealth as well as in that fashion. Abilities, attitude. So I guess they're how they view you specifically, I guess. And victory points. Down here is the to enter a building. So if you have a building selected, you can enter it. So you can kind of see what's going on here. The top left is what building or person you have currently selected, I think. Yeah. And up there's your gold that you have, as well as the season, the date, season, the year, and the time. So every game day is a season. So once this day ends, it'll be autumn. So there's still quite a few of these now. We did have 19, now we're down to 13. Prices come down a little bit. Let's go ahead and sell them all.
I hurry.
So there are different levels of handcart. There's this version, and then you can also get one that's pulled by a horse. If you're taking your handcart to a different city, it's probably wise to buy an escort, just in case there's any bandits. Like, this is a robber's nest here. Anything going by here, once it gets built, will get stolen, usually. Very often you'll find them right at the exits of a town, so it's very annoying. This one's actually pretty good because there's not much room for them to put one there. So we could, what is this? This is Zurich. So the path to Zurich's pretty clear, and actually so is the one this direction to Heidelberg. You still want to come down this way to Heidelberg. Merry Men of the Forest. Alright, our guys there, let's go ahead and sell all these. So 86 bucks. Well, gold. So it's not that, yeah, not gonna make that much money yet. Some of the higher level stuff out of a bakery, you will. Oh, somebody's fighting down here. Normally you won't find people won't kill each other. Normally they'll just beat them to unconsciousness, unless they actually mean to kill them.
A settlement is developed and therefore received new right under its charter.
Yeah, so it's probably Zurich, yeah. So Zurich now will have a... I just closed that diplomacy. Oh well. So as time goes on, your workers will leave and to go do what they're going to do. So some of them, they will normally like go to church or leave for the night. So they don't work 24/7. So as you can see now, Heidelberg has the highest price. So we crashed the price on these by selling all those into the economy here.
Honest beer, no less. God bless.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to our house and we're going to go do some training. So at your house you can do a couple of different things. One of the things you can do though when you get over here is you can read a book or get experience through training reading a book. And that's a good way to get experience to start out with. It's not quick, but it gets the job done. Eventually we'll get over here. This candle is an example. This candle essentially is a representation of the amount of life you have left. It's essentially your life expectancy. It's not a... It's not like a clear and cut guide. It's just kind of more of like a general idea. And your character has some level of autonomy. They'll just stop doing things. Unless they're working. Normally they'll work the whole entire time. That you have them in there.
To work. What is it?
Alright, so we have enough experience now to get some more stuff here. So I want to go and do bartering this time. We'll get 2 levels in that, so we'll get a little bit more money now for what we sell.
Court sentencing has been changed.
As you can see now, the price went up by 1 gold. For this barley bread. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to
Court sentencing has been changed.
take this bread. We're going to go over
Where would you
to
like to go?
Heidelberg, and we're going to sell it.
Wherever it takes me.
While we're doing that, I'm going to improve this, and we're going to do we probably don't have enough, do we, for these? Alright, you have to buy all the first ones before you can buy the second level ones. True. There we go. And then you have to improve the building to the next level as well. Actually, I think it's more you have to improve the building. Well, you have to do both, I think. Not that one, but the building levels. So we have to turn it up to a bakery. We don't have enough gold for that at the moment.
Nothing but work.
Oh hell, there's a Baron over here, isn't there? Crap.
Be right there.
I did not see it back there. And you can see how that's working now. So they're fighting against a militia or a escort that they had on that. Now, if our guy can get around here before they're done unloading, there's a good chance we won't get our stuff taken.
That won't take long.
But I have horrible freaking luck with these freaking things, so chances are we're gonna get robbed. There's nothing really new about it. The guards won't destroy the buildings or anything. They won't even fight those guys, usually. Because they don't go out that far. We managed to make it by. So we got an extra 10 gold from our thing there. Our levels in bargaining. Oh, there he is.
A dynasty has come to an end.
Somebody did a bit of murdering there. It's probably the only way a dynasty can end this fast. Somebody gets killed. Oh yeah, you can use plus and minus to increase the game speed. Or decrease it, in the case of minus.
That won't take long.
We'll also go pick up some more wheat. So we're kind of running low. You can also do biscuits, but that requires wheat and sugar beets. Actually, I might start with those now. So we're gonna get probably get about 700 or 800 out of this. That should be enough to get some sugar beets as well as the wheat. Well, the price isn't too much different, really. 28. Well, actually, it's 10 more gold per, at least for the moment. Yeah, 836. Alright, let's grab sugar beets. And some more wheat. You can only hold 20 per slot, so. Yeah, that's about all that we made just now. To buy all that. I'll wait for him to finish this.
Yes.
I'll put everybody on to biscuits.
Good. Right away.
Good.
Where would you like to go? The Wagon Creeks.
I'll give it a shot, see what
Already on my
happens.
way.
Sometimes you can get lucky if they're not,
A dynasty has come to an end.
oh good. They stole that guy. That guy, so we should be able to get by. I think that's our cart there. Yeah. Got lucky twice. Another one, huh? Stupid top.
Wherever it takes me.
Actually, I'll have my cart stop by.
Nothing but
The market and pick up some more sugar beets. You also make 6 biscuits instead of just 4 barley bread. So they are a little bit more lucrative. In those terms as well. So you get 29 per unit. So that's a good 600 or 700 or so.
Already on my way.
Paid a little extra for those sugar beets.
My feet hurts. Where to? Be right there.
Now we could, if I wanted to, switch up to the next level of the building, but we'd only have 95 gold left over. So we need to wait a bit more.
The wagon is rolling.
Even at the lower price, they'll still make money on biscuits, just because you get the 2 extra.
Court sentencing has been changed.
The wagon creaks. I hurry.
So we should be able to do it next year, the next season sometime here. If we keep getting the biscuits out that much, at that rate. Should have about 4,000 before too long. Then we'll switch up. A little bit more because the next level of product costs a bit more to make.
A settlement is developed and therefore received new right under its charter.
let's go ahead and upgrade our building now. Oh, we don't. That's right. We need a patron level 3. Crap.
Providing for body and soul can be a heavy responsibility.
Need to spend more experience points. Let's see. Just need to spend 100 more. There we go. Alright, so abilities. So you got a whole bunch of different abilities. And there's different ones for different levels. And once you loop past 10, you come back through and you can get more of these. So you have Pac-Man, which allows you to... Whoops. Allows you to close windows now. Allows you to carry more things. So yeah, rather make one trip and lose half your baggage on the way. 3 times. So you can carry one additional item. Iron sides, boost to your armor, master of manure, faster farming. Or rather, your harvests are increased. Motivation artist means that you can make your workers work harder. Educated, that gets you experience faster. Mentor, so mentor gets your employees more experience over time. Sneaky fighter, more damage during fighting in deep sleep. Increases your healing ability when you're asleep. And you get different ones as you go through different levels here. There's also a broken one. So for this one, I'd recommend initially doing educated because I get experience faster that way. So I'm going to take half of these. We're going to go sell them and go buy some more sugar beets.
Where to?
And more
I hope I don't get robbed.
wheat as well. While we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and improve the building to a bakery.
Wherever it takes me.
So now cakes are way more expensive, but they also take more materials.
A building is under attack. Production has been interrupted.
As you can see, we're under attack by somebody. So we're under attack by somebody from that whatever dynasty that is. Oh wow.
A building has been upgraded.
That guard killed that person. Nice. Somebody's getting a bit antsy.
There goes.
They're willing to attack
Right
my
away.
buildings.
Yes.
So yeah, every cake is we're gonna be able to sell it for 311 gold, but it takes a while to make them. When you see these things up here spinning coins, this is a building you can buy. So like if you don't want to build, say, a church, you can buy it, and you want to build it yourself. It's kind of expensive, but it could be cheaper depending on what building it is, and also if there's no more room to build in a city, it's also the only way you can really get buildings that way. So I think that's going to be it for the stream tonight. So, thanks for watching if you watched it on YouTube or on Twitter, or Twitch. That multi-streaming site seems to work pretty well. Comments or questions, if you're watching this on YouTube afterwards, you can leave them below in the comment section, and if you haven't done so already, appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, either on Twitch or YouTube. And I will see you next time, where I think we'll probably get into... we'll probably get back into Gold Rush at that point. I think so. But till then, this is GeoWill, and I will see you then.